Hello everybody, what is going on? It is your boy Tom Origins here, and today we're going to be talking about GTA Expanded and Enhanced. It's the next gen version of GTA 5, and we're going to talk about whether it's worth getting it or not. So, this is the cutscene that will play when you load it up on your PS5, Xbox Series X, or Xbox Series S. And the cutscene sells it very well, like a cutscene should. It's promotional material, makes the colours pop, makes the dynamic lighting and all that stuff. And I've not done any fancy editing with this video whatsoever. I've just uploaded it in its rawest form, so we can't have any bias to it, and we can see which really shows the difference and what doesn't show the difference. Because it's a hard one. It's a really, really hard one, because I paid, I think it was £14 or £17 here in the UK to get both online and the story mode. You can just buy online and you can just buy story mode, but it's a weird dynamic. I don't know why it's not free. It definitely is worth a free update. And I just broke it down. So this is some footage from Franklin's house, first person, looking in the mirror, back on my old gen version, and this is looking in the mirror in the new gen version. And not a striking difference. This is Franklin's house in the old gen version, walking around near his patio and his swimming pool, and the sights and the fauna and the foliage. And these were taken at the same time of day and in roughly the same area. It was hard to do because these footages are obviously a few years apart. But this is like old gen Xbox, old gen GTA, the water, the sky, the city, the landscape. And this is new gen, so the lighting already beautiful. The plane in the sky, great little detail. And the foliage, yeah, greener, cityscape, crisper, nicer, more cinematic. The water definitely more vibrant, darker, richer blues at the corners. Looks really nice. The patio tiling, the way the light reflects. There's a lot of the ray tracing with the performance mode. This is obviously old gen, washed out, new gen, vibrant. And yeah, you can see a difference when you put them side by side. It's nothing monumental. It's not worth the new asking price. I'm definitely glad Rockstar did not try and fling us this for a ridiculous asking price. But here at Franklin's fireplace in his house, great place to do it. In the table, that's the old gen footage. You just saw the new gen footage a second ago. And we're going to keep cutting back and forth between old gen and new gen, and to show you the difference. So there are definitely some technical aspects, like that fire giving the room a bit more warmth. I capture how the light sort of bounces on the ceiling. It flickers a little bit here, but it kind of really bounces in the new gen version. And you can see a difference. There is very subtle and slight differences. Like I say, definitely not worth a purchase price. Definitely something that could have been thrown in for free, similar to how CD Projekt did with Cyberpunk's new next-gen patch and things like that. It definitely could have been for free. Rockstar, being the money makers they are, want to make money from us. And because we're foolish idiots who are all desperate for GTA 6, we definitely throw our money in the ring. And ironically, that's probably going to slow down GTA 6 because we keep funding them for GTA 5s, and we'll probably end up playing GTA 6 on the PlayStation 6 at this point. But fingers crossed they're going to announce something when it comes to the conclusion of GTA 5 online, and hopefully transferring us over to GTA 6 online and also the GTA 6. But I do believe that the enhanced and expanded version of the GTA package at the moment is more focused towards online. I find online to be quite richer in graphics. I don't know if anyone else knows or feels this way. Maybe you should comment down below if you do. This is a cutscene straight from online next gen version, and honestly, I think next gen online has been enhanced a bit further than the single player has. Don't know if that's just me, but let me know if you feel the same. This is driving in the multiplayer in the next gen version, and it feels really, really smooth. A lot of people are liking it to sort of Forza Horizon vibes, and I get that a lot. The cars feel a lot more chunkier, they feel a lot more beefier, the engines seem a lot more aggressive and loud or quiet depending on what vehicles you're driving. Sound has been overhauled in this. This is old gen, driving my old gen muscle car, and then obviously cutting back and forth between old gen and new gen. But yeah, it's pretty seamless. I mean, the house, obviously, I captured things really well to try and capture different elements, but the driving, the city, I can see it side by side. It pops a bit better. Obviously, the two clips are at different times of the day, so there's that to counter into it. But we go into the casino in a moment and kind of pick it apart there. But yeah, to be fair, for £17, £18, I didn't mind paying for it. I probably shouldn't have. Probably, would have been better to save my money, but I don't regret it. It's cheap for me. It's cheap and cheerful, and it gives me a nicer way to appreciate my Xbox Series X and a nicer way to appreciate a game that's nearly 10 years old. by next year. It will be 10 years old, so it's crazy. And this game obviously came out nearly 10 years ago, and it's weird that we're still playing it now, but it must mean that it's good in elements because we've kept it up for this long. And Rockstar definitely do have to hold their hands up to milking things, and they definitely do milk GTA. I would love to see some promotional stuff, some pushes towards GTA 6, maybe some hidden little drops of teasers in the multiplayer, maybe on billboards or on posters or on advertisements, a little bit of something meta to try and keep the fans hooked, because I think we need to see that there's an end game in sight here. I feel like this could have happened and then they could have announced GTA 6 and that would have been great, but you never know with them. They're so cryptic, they're so sneaky, and there's so many people at work there, so you've got to take it with a grain of salt and just take it and enjoy it as you can, really. But yeah, I do appreciate it. I like the graphics. It's not monumental. It's definitely not a £50 thing, so I'm glad they didn't try and do that. But yeah, I wish it was a free update. I think more people would have accessed it if it was a free update. But then again, not a lot of people have PlayStation 5s and Xbox Series X's, so it depends. And to be fair, I feel like we're winding down towards the end of GTA 5, and whether or not we're going to be able to transfer over our GTA 5 character to GTA 6, that's a whole other video in and of itself. But some features that I would like to see to wrap up GTA 5 in the next couple of, maybe even years while we're waiting for GTA 6. I'd like to see house shares. To be able to do that with friends would be a really cool idea. I'd like to be able to sell bulk properties, buy bulk properties, because I've got loads of old properties lying around I don't use anymore. Wish I could just bulk sell them and bulk sell my garage. Just things that, like little touches, like little conveniences that would be nice to be added in. And as far as vehicles, weapons, and go, I'm not really bothered at this point. Don't really care. A Tesla would be nice. There might even be a Tesla in the game at this point. But yeah, it's more quality of life stuff that I'd like to see. Like obviously the bulk apartment selling and flat sharing and sharing things, and even the possibility of creating large friendship groups and relationships. If you have a partner who you play GTA with, have the ability for our online partners to actually role play and have a relationship. Let our group of friends all buy one big mega rich apartment because we can't all afford one individually. We all buy one together and have a house share. Things like that. Little details, that little patches, little qualities of life things that I think would be great. And I do think this is a nice step in the right direction. Would have been a great step if it was free. Obviously, we all like free things. We're all gamers. We all like saving our money for other games. But I just would love to have seen this released for a free update, and then a couple of days later they announced GTA 6. That would have been great. But we know it's in the works. We don't know how long it's going to be. A 10-year anniversary would be nice, for next year. If we get announcements in 2023 that it's coming in 2023, highly doubt it. But if it did happen, would be awesome to celebrate 10 years of GTA with the release of GTA 6. And hopefully it doesn't take us another 10 years to get to Red Dead Redemption 3 or the Red Dead Redemption 1 remaster, which I'm looking forward to. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think of this. It's definitely not horrendous. People make it out that it's a lot worse than what it is. But then again, it's nothing to, write home about. It's something that I could make some quick content on, share my thoughts and opinions with you guys. And if you agree, let me know. If you disagree, let me know. Comment down below. Hit that red subscribe button as we're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Massive fan of Rockstar Games. Love their games. Played Red Dead 1. It was my first ever Xbox game. So that got me into gaming. So I love this company and I love their games. And we all do. So that's why they're so mega popular. But God damn it, Rockstar, give us GTA 6. Because we're desperate. We're desperate for it. Give us it. Show us something. Tease us. Do something. Anyway, I'll let you guys get on with the rest of your day. Like, comment, and subscribe. Do some good stuff down below to help me out. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace out for now. Bye. And imagine a utopia. Darling, I'm just so fed up with. What does perfect even mean?